Hello, class. This is a little review on the section 12.1 geometric sequences. So a few definitions. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers that can be represented by some function. An element or a term is each of the function's values, and a sub n is the general or nth term of this sequence. So here's an example, yes? And I'll find the first four terms of the sequence having the general term a sub n is negative 4n plus 2. And we want each of those first four. So a sub 1, a sub 2, a sub 3, and a sub 4. So to find these, we are going to be doing negative 4 times 1 plus 2, so negative 2. Negative 4 times 2 plus 2, so negative 8 plus 2, or negative 6. Negative 4 times 3 plus 2, so negative 12 plus 2, this is negative 10. And negative 4 times 4 plus 2, so negative 16 plus 2, negative 14. So a geometric sequence, right, is a sequence in which each term after the first is found by multiplying the previous term by some number. The common ratio of any two consecutive terms we take by doing a sub n plus 1 divided by a sub n, with n being greater than or equal to 1. So the first and second term, for example. And the general term of a geometric sequence has first term a and a common ratio r. Then a sub n is a to the r, a times r to the n minus 1. So here are two examples. We want to find the indicator term for each geometric sequence. A sub 7 and 6, 24, 96, 384. So this sequence starts with 6, right? So the value for a for this is going to be 6. To find r, we could take any pair of this, but I'm going to choose the first and the second. So this would be 24 divided by 6 to find what r is, what this is going up by, and this gives us a value of 4. And we want this to be the value for a sub 7, so n for this would be 7. So a sub 7 is going to take, let's see, before writing out, let me actually write out the general term for this, a sub n. This would take a times r to the n minus 1. So in this case, 6 times 4 to the n minus 1. And in the case of this being the seventh term, this would be 6 times 4 to the 7 minus 1 term. Or 6 times 4 to the 6th power, which gives us a value of 24,576. For a sub 6 with 8, negative 16, 32, negative 64, 128, a is 8. And r would be negative 16 over 8, so negative 2. And n for this one is 6. So for this, a sub n is going to be 8 times negative 2 to the n minus 1. So a sub 6, 8 times negative 2 to the 6 minus 1. So 8 times negative 2 to the 5th power. And that gives us a value of negative 256. So other than finding those, we can also find the first n terms of the the sum of the first n terms of the geometric sequence, where as long as that geometric sequence has first term a, common ratio r, the sum of the first n terms, s sub n, is given by s sub n is a times r to the n minus 1 divided by r minus 1, where r is not 1. And if that were to be the case, S sub n would be whatever n times a is, but not going to be in this case. For this, I want to find the sum of the first 6 geometric sequence for 3, 12, 48. So, the value for n for this one is going to be 6. To find a, that's going to be the value of 3. And to find r, this is 12 over 3, or 4. So, for the first 6, S sub 6, this would be 3 times 4 to the 6th power minus 1 divided by 4 minus 1. So, in this case, 3 times 4096 minus 1 divided by 3. And that's going to give us a value of 4095. So let me know if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you.